Y'all ready to get this party started? We ready now. We live. Period. We here. Dysfunktional podcast. We appreciate y'all for coming out for this special interview show that I'm doing for my bro, my ace that's finna come out to the stage. But before I introduce him out, let me give y'all a back story for y'all to know who he is. He is a builder, he's a scripter, and he is the best DJ in Horizon to me and to so many more. He's a great man. He's a friend. He's a mentor. So let me introduce out my bro, my best friend. Let me introduce the underboss. Come on now, underboss. Little under. That's my boy. Little boss. Also, before we get started, let me introduce out my twin, also his best friend as well, Cutie, the sweeties. Hey, we here. Hey, first thing first, we like to thank everybody for coming here to is supporting of us. We couldn't do this without y'all, so we appreciate y'all. But we gonna interview one of our own blunt legends. He's the backbone to my team, to our team, blunt legends. uh, underboss. Y'all, for y'all to know him, y'all know him. I already know him. I know all of him. But for y'all to get to know more of him, we just gonna get to know him better. Starting with first, underboss. How was your day? Cause I ain't
It
talked
was,
to you.
it was good. It was good. It's been, been a long day, but it's been good so far. So far, it's good.
That's good. That's good. I'm glad you had a good day. Q, you had a good day as well.
It's been cool. Yeah, I've been
That's
kicking it.
good. That's
What
good.
about you, Swing? You good?
I'm here, been doing reports all the time, but I've been good doing school reports, but we here. So, underboss,
Hmm.
for the people that don't know you that's in the audience, what made you want to start getting on into Horizon World? Like, what inspired you to get into Horizon?
Well, uh, well, I don't know if y'all know, but I think I told y'all. I started off with VR back around 2015, 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, they had during that time it was the I believe the HTC Vibe. No, no, no.
Mm-hmm.
It was the Quest, the Oculus Rift. That's what it was.
Yeah.
It was on PC. I always wanted to be able to afford it, but I never could afford it. And then one day, Samsung had like a partnership with Oculus, and they
Right.
brought the little virtual headset for the phone where you was able to attach your phone and be able to come
Yeah.
into the metaverse. And it was different then, so it was the word metaverse wasn't out during that time, but
Mm-hmm.
it was a virtual experience. It was definitely fun. It was a lot of different apps. Some of those apps are still around too. But yeah.
Okay. This was
Yeah,
up. This was
that's
up.
that's that's and so when I seen Horizon Worlds, you
Mm-hmm.
know, well, actually I had got sick and then um, I had wanted to get I lost my headset that I first had when I got sick. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know, like during the process of them moving my stuff during the time.
Right.
I think they ended up losing all my stuff and I couldn't find my headset that I had from then. And
Mm-hmm.
so I seen the Quest and I was like, man, I want to get back into VR. Like, yeah, I got to give me a Quest. You know what I'm saying? So, it came out around Christmas, but I didn't get it right then at Christmas. I had requested it for Christmas, but they didn't get it for me then. They got it for my birthday, and so when I got it for my birthday, shit, I came in, I seen. I was trying to see what I was new, like what other social, because we had social apps then, but they was like more like movies and I forgot the movie app that we used to go and watch a big
Yeah, I forgot
screen
that,
video.
but I know big screen. You talking about
Yeah,
that or
big
the other
screen
one?
was then too. Yeah, big screen was back then too. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it's another one that looked similar to big screen, but we was like all in like a little community area.
Oh,
Where
okay.
and we didn't have this here. We just had like a little head. The avatars look so much different. Then I think I still got access to my original Oculus avatar if they still got it. I still have access to it. I think I got a picture of it too. I can probably post on my Instagram. But yeah, that shit used to be crazy. Um,
Okay,
So
okay.
but
she,
yeah, so when I seen Horizon World, I definitely was, interested. Like, okay, let me
Mm-hmm.
download this. Let me see what this is about. VR chat I already knew about. I experienced that on the PC before
Right.
coming
Mm-hmm.
into Horizon and getting my headset back. But yeah, VR chat was another one that I started off into. But I wasn't building. I didn't know anything about creating during that time.
Okay, okay. You gave me the whole story about the VR and stuff. I like asking for some well,
Well,
thank
I
you.
gotta give you the backdrop of how VR, how I got introduced to
Okay,
VR.
okay,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
okay.
For you to let me for me to tell you about Horizon. So yeah.
Okay. So what was the first world you went into when you came in Horizon World? What was the first world?
Um, my first world that I went to was the first world that we get introduced into is what is it, the Soapstone. That was the one during that time.
No,
Okay.
Um,
studio,
Soapstone was the first
Pinnacle
world that
Studio.
we will
And what was
get
the first
introduced to.
word that
First
caught your
before
eye?
Well, I
Soapstone.
finally seen somebody, my color in Soapstone, and I was like, "What else is there to do up in here?" Like, yo, what else is there? I know because they had the Soapstone,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was like always a group of people that you will see. Like, man, this is where it's at. Everybody in here, I seen you for the first time. I remember you telling somebody where you was from. But me and you hadn't like really just talked. I said hey, but you know what I'm saying, it wasn't like us actually communicating or speaking during that time. I was just really trying to get to know what's what within this space. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, man, this was a dope spot. Like everybody was there. Like everybody was hanging out. Then I met up with D Rock, D Rock, and
Mm-hmm.
Nimble, and there was a more people I seen. I found the world grown ups. They
Yeah.
introduced me to grown ups. From
Mm-hmm.
grown ups, that's when we started world hopping. And I was
Yeah.
like, man, yeah, this is fun. You know what I'm saying? They were showing me all type of different worlds. They had that little
Yeah.
train and everything. I was like, man, this is fun. Like we used to have so much fun back then. Like it was
Yeah,
crazy.
for sure, for sure. That's the OG days. Everybody's from the OG days, man. We used to
Yeah.
have so much fun with no legs. It was so much
With
fun.
no legs.
So,
Yeah.
on the boss, everybody don't know your background story, but I do and me and Q to do. But let people know where you from. Just give them a little backstory of your real life, personal, just something little personal about
Okay. Well, I was born and raised in Arkansas, a place called Eudora, Arkansas.
you. Mhm.
Um, Also, I would, you could say I was also partially raised in Louisiana, a place called Lake Providence, Louisiana, and in Houston too. So,
Mhm.
um, doing, I went to school in Arkansas, so that was part of my life. But during the summers, I was down in Louisiana with my grandma, uh,
Mhm.
or I was in Houston with my grandfather. And, so, I got a chance to get experience it all, like Arkansas, Louisiana, and Texas.
So
And so,
you'll be in Arkansas, but you'll
mhm,
go to Louisiana with your grandma, then go to
yeah,
Houston
cause
with your grandfather
yeah, and
in the summertime on the weekend.
on the
Okay.
weekends, I was in Louisiana with my grandma, cause I stayed right there on the Arkansas Louisiana line. It's the Arklamis. So Mississippi is right there. The river is right there. Louisiana is right there, and Arkansas is right there. So it was called the Arklamis, that little intersection. I was in the
Mm-hmm.
southeast corner of Arkansas, and
Okay.
so um yeah, so my grandma, she raised me, you know what I'm saying? I was in Louisiana during the weekend. During the week I was in Arkansas, you know what I'm saying? So I got to experience it all, and then on the summer, most summers I was in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I got to hang around my cousin, grow up with my grandpa, and experience that. And so I currently live in Houston now.
Right. Right. Okay.
Yeah, my
Okay.
father was originally from Houston, so he was born in Houston.
That's what's up. So, what you do for work? What do you do outside of Horizon? What do you do for work?
I do tech support. I've been into like, man, I've been into computers since a youngster. You know what I'm saying? I was always fixing them. I was doing everything, trying to learn them.
Yeah, you
You know what I'm
definitely
saying?
build on computers and
Uh,
stuff like that too.
Anything electronic wise, like I'm like real good at. It's like a gift. You know what I'm saying? So you
Mm-hmm.
give it to me, it's like I learn it. I also was a gamer too, so I've been gaming
Right.
forever. Forever. I still have my original Atari. And the
Okay.
little game that you used to turn and twist. It was the ping pong thing, and you would
Mm-hmm.
turn it to twist it. Yeah, I still have that too.
Okay.
The original. I
That
think I
stuff
forgot
probably
the
worth
name.
money right now.
I know it is. I
Right.
definitely know it is.
Right.
I know it is. I still have all my systems. I had every system you could think of. Nintendo, Super Nintendo. I got my Sega Genesis, my Sega CD. I still have all that. I still have all that.
Okay. Okay.
All my Xboxes. I got every generation of Xbox and my PlayStations
Right.
too.
Right. This was
So
up.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I got every
Yeah, that
Really?
show how
except
You
for
old
worth
he
some.
is.
PlayStation.
That worth some money. I'm coming to your house. You worth some money. So anyway, uh, let's get back into the middle right quick. Um, yo, we all know that you started building. Well, we know, me and Cutie know that you started building with me when we built down South Bar Grill. That was the very first word that I think we both motivated each other to start building when we first met because we was just like, okay, let's get into this building. Me and Boss kept talking about building. He was like, yeah, I want to start building. What do you want to do? Okay, cool. We went to Victor 3000 World. Shout out to Victor 3000. We went to Root
Okay.
Kid Worlds.
Yeah,
I think
Victor,
that was the first. I
Okay.
think that was the
Rule,
first two.
definitely Rule.
At Hardy West Winter Club 90. We went into
Yeah,
them
all that was.
worlds,
I mean, so when I
and
met, that's
yeah,
when yeah everything changed. Like me and Didi was world hopping everywhere. Like you know what I'm saying. This is who I would get on, and I would come and world hop with. You know what I'm saying. We was real close. Like, you can't take nothing from neither one of these two. They gonna always be around no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So I love y'all.
for
You know what I'm
sure,
saying?
for sure.
We
You know what I'm
love
So
saying?
you,
down
big
south was
head.
the first word. And
Yeah,
then he
that's
made well people don't really know this man don't have many words for his of his own, but he do have some. He have the cave, which I think is the a very dope world. And he have the mesh lounge and he have so many other worlds as well. But these two right here that I know for sure is his very own what he claimed for himself rather than being behind the scenes and doing it for other people. This is the main work that he did for himself. What got you inspired to do the cave?
where everybody was always like, you should do your own word, this and that. Like, you should do like a man cave or something. I was like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I used to go around, me and you used to go around, look at people where we critiquing, like, oh, that's off, and this is crooked.
Don't put me in that. Don't put me in that.
We did though, because I'll be like, hey, trust me, I was in build mode before I was a builder. You know what I'm saying? So I was
Mm-hmm.
always looking and like, I was like, yo, why this ain't connected right? Why this ain't straight? You know what I'm saying? So that was one of the things when I got to building, you know what I'm saying? I made sure
Mhm.
that everything was connected. I learned how to use my snap tool and everything. And what inspired the K was like, yo, all right, they said let me build my first world. I said, I'm gonna go ahead. You know what? Since they want me to create a man cave, well, how about I create an actual cave? And that's
Mhm.
gonna be my man cave. I had did it and I told Q to come look. I was like, come look at this. And
Mhm.
she looked, she thought it was dope, and she helped me with like the artwork within it. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, I want to represent Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where I'm from. So I want to represent um just like a man cave. You know, you're gonna have your team and everything. You know, all
Mhm.
that. So yeah, and I want
It's
it to be like a
actually a dope
vibe.
big spot. You need to
Yeah.
put
And you
that. You
remember
need
we
to do
went and
your
hunted.
events.
Mhm.
We had to go and find that bird and kill it first, though. I
Yeah,
just
we
got
had to
that
kill
part.
that bear
Yeah.
first. For real, for real. For real, for real.
Yeah, but you need to do some more events in there. Like this is like one of his dope ass OG spots right there, the cave. If y'all haven't checked that out, he do another event. Y'all would have to definitely come out and check out the cave for the newbies. If y'all not
Mhm.
OGs in here, um, underboss, you is a
Mhm.
builder, you is a scripter, and also a DJ.
Mhm.
How do you feel about being like in the behind the scenes, especially from me and Cutie most of the time, and for other creators, you have done many other creators helping and editing their world, such as Empress Stickles. I could name so many more. You know.
That's a lot of that's what I started doing. I started building for other people before I built for myself. I started helping everyone else to build before I actually got into doing my own.
Mhm.
Um, and like I taught myself the script because I was like, yo, I used to do a little coding that I was,
Mhm.
you know, doing learning code. And so I was like,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? I want to learn the script thing. So I also watched those video videos, um, which got me started. Then
Yeah.
I had people like Biggie Pauls that also taught me some stuff, you know what I'm saying? Which
Mhm.
and Danica, shout out to Danica too. Shout out Biggie and Danica. They
Shout out to
showed
them.
me more to understand. Oh, and Dirk did. He helped me to understand like what these mean. They all helped me to understand. Well, okay, this you got to have a list, create a list, and all this. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
that's what got me to understand what it means. And also Island, he helped me to be more advanced within my scripting. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah.
That's what's up. Shout out to
Um,
them. Them big
Some
scripters.
dope
Shout out to
scriptures, he
them.
said.
they some dope
Yeah.
Yeah.
scriptures, right?
Dope
Dope
ass
Dope
scriptures.
scriptures right
scriptures.
there.
Yeah, dope
Yeah.
Oh.
scriptures. Dope scriptures for real. Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
boss.
Yeah. Them. Like I say, it's a
So
lot
what
of
got you
people.
into music? Like what got you into music? Like how do you know how to keep these clubs and these parties rocking the way you do? Cause everybody I know come to me and say, "Where Underboss at?" How do you keep the music rocking in the club?
Growing
Which
up,
I already
music
know
was
because you tell me
a
every time.
big
But
part.
some people don't know that.
And growing up, music has always been a part of my life. Music has been there from as a kid. Growing up listening to rap, rapping their songs, and then me becoming, doing rap. A lot of people don't know I used to rap too. I rapped, I wrote raps. I played in band. I've played the sousaphone. I should have
Mhm.
went to school on a full scholarship to Jackson State University, which I could have, but go to school after school because I had bad influences. You know what I'm saying? So
Man.
that was the opportunity that I wish I would have done, but you live and
You
you
would have
learn.
loved Jackson State. That's a great
Yeah, I
experience.
would have. I mean, I was playing concerts there, you know what I'm saying? My
Mhm.
band director, he used to be like one of the head people down at Jackson State. And so every time we would always play during the concert season or in the parades down at Jackson State. So we was in the
Yeah.
marching band, and also we went everywhere, with shout out Mr. Strange. That was my band director. I'm not
So
even
you
sure if
didn't
he's
ever
still
go to
alive.
like the Battle of the Bands down here?
Yes,
You did?
yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. I also competed in our state band competition as well. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
So
That's
yeah.
what's
So
up.
yeah. I used to. Yes, I've been in the mix. Especially, I used to love the battle of the bands. It used to be so fun,
I'm
man.
mad that they
And when they
stopped
used
it.
to
I used to
challenge,
love it too.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm
I
mad that
used
they
to love
stopped
it.
it.
Oh man, battle of the bands was definitely
That
it.
was
You know
the
what I'm saying?
time to get people together to listen to bands. Like that was the main
Yeah,
thing. The bands. Like everybody loved listening to the bands. So Battle of the Bands was just it was just like a big thing. Like
for
especially
real.
in Jackson State,
For real. If y'all
Coliseum.
ever been to a
Like
college
oof.
football game and y'all will see them challenge each other, like I don't know if y'all like you'll see a section with challenge the other
Mhm.
section, like you'll see the symbols, they'll start flipping the
Mhm.
symbols and shit. Or you
Right.
see the drummers, you know what I'm saying? They'll call out a challenge. And
Yeah.
that section would go against each other, man.
Right.
It's just I used to love it. I
Yeah. That's
used to
the
love
best
it.
thing.
But yeah,
Yeah,
music
for
has always
sure.
been a part of my life. So when it came to me DJing,
Mhm.
um, you know what I'm saying? R&B is one of my favorites. That's one of my favorites. I grew up on a lot of, Southern hip hop. I grew up on
Mhm.
everything. Put it like this: West Coast, Midwest, Chicago. I listen to a lot
Mhm.
of that. Twister, uh,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? Do or die, all of that. Growing up, Scarface, rap a lot, all of that was a part of my life. I used to learn those raps and what I'm saying, rapping myself, and then I started. That's how I kind of got like my own style. Ice Cube, I used to love Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
NWA, that was my shit. And so it's just like
Okay.
when I go off the crowd's reaction. So
Mhm.
that's what helps me to keep the vibe going because if you don't go off the crowd, then you're not gonna move off of just what you want to play. You know what I'm saying? You have to
Right.
go off of what the crowd likes as well. Cause some stuff sometimes I can play some stuff they were requesting like, what the hell is this? Like, oh, okay. And then I started feeling it like, okay, yeah, I feel it. You know what I'm saying? But that what was that? What made me go like, what the hell? Oh,
That was
sex
like
and
the
red.
first time when I heard. Well, you remember when I heard that song? The first time when I heard $1 Million Baby, and I was like, "What the crap is this song?" Is
Million
but
Dollar Baby.
everybody was
Yeah.
liking it. Yo, so that
Yeah.
was kind of like that.
Well, Million Dollar Baby was a song I actually like I first heard it and I was like, yeah,
Hmm.
I like that song. You
But
know what
you
I'm
know,
saying?
when I came
And I
into my
introduced it in
club,
here. I
that was
didn't
the
know
first
that.
time I ever heard that song.
Right, right, because it wasn't being played in here, and I introduced it in here just to see how people would, vibe off of it. And
Hmm.
some people liked it. You know what I'm saying? And then it became
Right,
a hit on TikTok. So yeah,
right.
yeah.
Who
Also,
that?
that's
Who
another
that
thing. Is
talking up there?
I'm not sure. But another
Oh,
thing
they
as a
go
kid,
Tay.
I would go
What up,
into
Tay?
the oh yeah, that shout out Tay Pluto. But also another thing as a kid, I would go into the store. I didn't go buy what was hot.
Hmm.
I would go buy underground, like the underground
Underground
artists.
music. Okay.
I would always buy underground music, like let me see what this person sound like. That's how I got introduced to Mississippi Mafia. I got introduced
Hmm.
to Master P before he became big. Um, True, all of that. You know what I'm saying? I would go buy
And
Okay.
all
that's
that
one for
underground
one.
stuff.
I appreciate that, homie.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
cold blooded for sure.
Can you
yeah,
mute
yeah.
yourself, please? Thank you.
But
That's
yeah,
what's
that's
up.
that's that was one of the things that got me interested into music too. Like, you know what I'm saying? It would be the underground artists, the ones that wasn't known.
Right, right, right.
Yeah,
That's what's up. That's what's up.
yeah.
So we got into all this. There anything else that you would like to say? Like anything else in your personal that you would like to, tell the people that don't know your story? Because you do have a story before you get up on here. And, a lot of people don't know your story.
Well, yeah, I know you was asking me about like, what got me into Horizon World. So
Mm-hmm.
2019, I got sick. Um, and what ended up happening on March 24th, 2019, I was at the House of Blues at R&B only. We went out, me and my cousins, and we went out to R&B only, and I was having a good time. We was having fun. I was drinking a little bit, and then got a little hungry. Ate me some nachos. Got me some nachos. They was like, "You want some meat?" I said, "Yeah, sure." But after eating them nachos, I thought they had put some in my drink though, for real. But after eating them nachos, I got like real fatigue.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got real fatigue, my shoulders like they started hurting like crazy. Like I don't know what's going on. I'm like, yo, for some reason I'm real fatigued. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, do I need to sit down somewhere? Like, what's what? You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't feeling right. And I'm like, did they put something in my drink? You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm feeling like this.
Mm-hmm.
And so we got ready to leave. We left a little early. And as we got down to the near the parking garage, shoulders like really got real extremely hurting. So I stayed down at the entrance of the parking garage while they went up to go get the car. And
Mm-hmm.
and I had all this pain. It was just like, man, it wasn't going nowhere. And they came down. I got in the car. I tried to lay back in the car. The pain would not go away. We got
What are you
to
guys
my
talking about? How do I talk to you
we,
guys?
we got we got into
I'm like a moron. You know what I mean?
So I
we got
kept
into
asking you to mute yourself, so I'm gonna have to remove you.
Okay, we got into to my cousin's boyfriend, which is now her fiance apartment. He gave me a drink. I didn't feel that whole night. Something was like feeling like, okay, this something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So I took a picture of myself on Snapchat before anything, all this extra stuff happened. Um, and when I took that picture, you know what I'm saying, he had gave me a soda and I didn't drink the soda, which I normally would always drink a soda, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted
Oh
the
shit,
aspirin and
man! I'm
water.
gonna let you in.
And so they got ready to take me home. And as we was on our way home, I got even more in pain.
Mm-hmm.
And we stopped at this what is it, Shell over in Sunnyside, which is a certain area in Third Ward, Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and so we went into that Shell. I asked for an aspirin. They didn't know what an aspirin was. I had to say bear in order for them to know what an aspirin was. They was like, bear, yeah, we got bear. Um, and so when I got that bear, I took the bear, drunk the water. All right, we about to go. I'm going to head home. They was like, "You all right?" And I was like, "No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm going home." And then I told them, "You know what? I need another aspirin." I started feeling sick, and I had them to stop at this Chevron right here near North Main and 45 in Houston. And when I got to the Chevron, I went and got me another water and aspirin and used the restroom. I came out, and they was like, "You all right? You don't look good." It was like, some you don't look right, you know what I'm saying? I said, yeah, I'm all right. They said, you sure you don't want me to call the ambulance? I said, no, I'm good. Let's get ready to go. And then I sat in the car and I was like, you know what, go ahead and call them. Luckily I had them to call the ambulance. Cause they said it took about 5 minutes for them to get there. And when they got there, as soon as I got in the back of the ambulance, I remember them, asking me my name, but then they said I flatline. So I flatlined, and they was trying to bring me back. And when they brought me back, I had that out of body experience. I was well, I wasn't brought back yet. Let me tell you about my out of body experience. So some people don't believe in out of body experiences. Um, Out of body experiences is a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
So when I flatline, I'm hearing them say he has no pulse, and I'm also looking at them cutting my shirt off. They had scissors cutting my shirt off and trying to pull my pants off. And they was like, he has no pulse, and I was trying to tell them I'm right here. Not registering that's me, laying there that they trying to pull off this stuff. Um, and it was just crazy. And then I started praying, like, Lord, please give me one more chance. Please give me one more chance. I was like, because I'm sitting here like I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually dead. Looking at them trying to bring me back. Like, they trying to bring me back. And I'm like, I started praying, you know what I'm saying? And when I woke up, the man was over me. He was giving me CPR. That was like a breath of fresh air. That was like the best breath of that experience from the when I woke up from the CPR, it was just like a breath of fresh air. Like it was crazy. And he was asking me questions like, "What's your name? Where you at right now? Like, what's your date of birth?" They kept asking me that just to make sure that my mental was good. And
Mm-hmm.
so, um, as he was asking me that, I said, "Y'all, I'm finna go again, y'all," because I started seeing this light that they tell you about, this bright light. Um, and that bright light was like, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to go.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, I don't remember what happened after that. When I woke up, I was in the emergency room in the ER, and they was like, "We almost lost you. You flatlined 5 times." My chest was hurting like crazy. It was hurting like crazy. They say you flatlined 5 times, but you spoke each time that you flatlined. And they was like, they was looking at me crazy then after 5 times, and me having still not in no vegetable state, still having my mental. And because people don't have a mental after flatlining that many times. Um,
Mm-hmm.
my chest felt like it was caved in because I don't know if you all know, when they shock you, they had to shock me all those times to bring me back. When they shock you, they like it breaks ribs. So um, that's the reason why I felt that pain. I couldn't really move. None of that. They put me into the ER, and they started hooking all the stuff under me. During the time while
Mm-hmm.
I was in the ER, I was hearing them say my heart rate was going crazy, and I guess that's when I flatlined 2 more times after that. And so I flatlined a total of 7 times that night. And when the doctors came in, they was just looking like, wow, like, how is he talking? You know what I'm
Real
saying?
miracle like
They
that.
was looking
That's a
like,
miracle.
how is this even possible? Like, the doctor was just like, why he's not in, why is it brain not dead? Why he not none of it? You know what I'm saying? So they was just like,
Mm-hmm.
wow, you know what I'm saying? Because I was in the last stage, and I'm not really supposed to be here. They had me on what was called a ECMO machine. They had put this ECMO machine, which ended up when they was going through my legs to try to put something in, but it ended up giving me nerve damage in my
Mm-hmm.
bottom, well, my right half of
Mm-hmm.
my right half of my leg. Half of it is
Yeah.
numb. It feels like a numb feeling. Like, I don't know if y'all know how when your foot goes to sleep or when your leg goes to sleep. That's how it
Mm-hmm.
feels. So I have to. I was hoping that I was getting my nerves back,
Mm-hmm.
but after everything happened, I had to learn how to walk again and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, but the main thing that I had was my mental, and people they was just every time a doctor would come in, even during the time when they was trying to, they told me about this thing called the LVAD. I argued with that doctor. I was like, I don't want no LVAD. Like they told me I wasn't gonna be able to swim no more. You know what I'm saying? I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't gonna be able to enjoy, things I like. I like getting in the pool. Like they told me I wasn't gonna be able to do that no more. And I was like, yo, I was like, nah. I said, nah. I said, I know my God got me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying. And after talking to this man, his name was Stephen Bugsby, and he came in. He was like, yo, why are they giving you a choice? You know what I'm saying? Like you on the ECMO machine. The ECMO machine, people don't make it off. They lose limbs. They don't come off. You die. You really die. You know what I'm saying? So he was just wondering why was they giving me a choice, and that's what made my decision. Like I prayed, and then I
Mm-hmm.
I had that confirmation. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause he was my confirmation. And like, okay, this is what I need to do. And so I went on agreed to getting this LVAD. And
Mm-hmm.
so they prepped me for the surgery. They had, they would give you this food to help me to lose the weight. I had got a lot of water weight during the time. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
how. It's like immediately when your heart um when you have a heart it's called congestive heart failure. When you have heart
Mm-hmm.
failure, you will get a lot of fluid with on your body.
Mm-hmm.
And so they prepped me to lose weight and prep me for surgery. And during the time when I got the surgery, they was also going to give me the gastric sleeve. And so they gave me the gastric sleeve during my heart surgery. They told me that my chest was going to be open for 2 days. That I was going to
Mm-hmm.
be, after surgery, I was going to be there for 2 days, and probably being like, like I guess was like in a coma, like,
Mm-hmm.
so I wouldn't know what's going on because they was gonna have my chest
Mm-hmm.
open before sewing me up. But luckily, when I finally, the first day of surgery, I mean, the first day I was supposed to go into surgery, I didn't go into surgery. They had to do somebody else, so they did it the next morning, and everybody was there. All my family had came down, and I wasn't expecting to see all them people there when I woke up, and luckily it didn't take 2 days. They didn't have to have my chest open for 2 days. I woke up that same night. They was able to sew my chest up. The surgery was successful, and they implant the LVAD and the sleeve, and I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes, you are. That is so. I mean, every time you tell this story, it makes me sad, but it also gives me that that God is good all the time. Like
definitely,
that's a
and
real
some people don't
testimony.
believe. Yeah, some
I
people don't
believe
believe, but
because
nah,
yeah,
I know he,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I
yeah,
went through what I went through to know that
yes.
he is real. You know what I'm saying. It's not a
And you
game. It's
here now,
not.
and we
You know what
wouldn't.
I'm
And
saying.
I thank God for that because we make true connections, true friendships in here. And when you came in, I would never know your story. And to know that God got you like that, to have you like that, to give you
Mhm.
another chance at life,
Yes.
especially when you still have your mental, God is
Hmm.
good. Like I believe in spirit. It's not even God ain't just a to me. God is not just what you say, like it's a thing of good and evil. It's also spiritual. So I also believe, like when you said that you went out, that you had that out of body experience, like we do.
Hmm.
I believe in it.
I believe in
So
it too.
Yeah.
that's a that's good, boss. I really it's enjoyable. We enjoyed the story. But anyways, boss, what we gonna go into something more.
Hmm.
Friendship. Let's talk about friendships. The
Hmm.
friendships you made in Horizon Worlds. Um, I remember Tay Pluto, Tiny Faith, me, Cutie, Shadow Clan, Majin. all used to be in the world. And this week
Gang,
made
gang,
Dysfunktional
gang, gang.
podcast. But we
Yeah,
also we was in the world at first called the Breakfast Club. That's where we all used
right,
to meet up in
right.
World
That's how we
House. How
started.
can you say that the friendship that you made in Horizon Worlds affected you then and now today?
Man, it was during that time, like for real, it was just like I'm glad I was around. I met you first, and I met them, uh, Tay and Tiny. I think you introduced me to Tiny, right? Yeah,
I
yeah,
introduced
Tiny.
you to every motherfucker, but y'all
Yeah,
said I was the
everybody.
glue.
Yeah, cause
Mm-hmm.
Didi had a million friends, y'all. In the beginning, I was like, damn, Didi know everybody.
Friend
Every time
herself.
we went to a world, everybody knew Didi. It was like, damn, shit,
But
everybody
I
know
was blessed
Didi.
to have genuine friends. Like God really blessed me with people at the first
Yeah.
beginning
All
that
right.
was genuine. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, but I know the ones that's not. So I'm like, okay, you cool. You cool.
Yeah. Yeah, Didi knew everybody, and me being around Didi, that's how I got to know a lot of people too. And it was definitely a great experience in getting to meet everybody and us all come together. We started doing the podcast over in the Breakfast Club. Um, that was even before Golden Ray even got his podcast. He came into our podcast, which got him started to doing his own podcast. Um,
Mm,
and so, you know what I'm saying?
interesting.
Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm
I didn't
saying?
know that.
So I got video on it. So yeah, a lot of these people that's now doing their podcast, we started this in the beginning. Um so shit, it was a good thing. Like we
We
was,
did start doing podcasts. Everybody was coming into the world, even
yeah,
Golden Ray Club coming in there. It was like, oh shit, I'm finna start my podcast. We like, hell, do what you do. We not
yeah.
that type of people. Hell, do what you wanna
We
do.
never been a gatekeeper. We never been haters. We never none of that. We show love. Like we love like shit. I used to love going to turn up podcast, you know what I'm saying? That was, one of my places, we all started together, you know what I'm saying, really. And it was a great experience during the time. I mean, we probably not on the same level now, but you know what I'm saying? You know how things go. But
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
that's what's
it
up.
was a good experience.
Yeah, it was. We used to talk about
Jorgito,
anything and everything.
Jorgito was in that one. Man, it
We
was a
had
lot of people.
BK East guy
BK,
used to come in
man.
there.
Hey, we thought his name was BK East guy. He was like, nah, my name Beast
I
guy.
still call,
We
I still
was
call her
like,
BK East guy
how,
to this day.
how was that Beast guy? He said, man, I misspelled it wrong. I just left it. And I was like, what?
That
And he
line
left it
funny
like that,
anyway.
and he never changed it, y'all. That's how he been known. Everybody been knowing him as the same BK East guy or Beast guy, or they all call him
Or
BK.
just BK. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Shout out to BK.
shout out BK, man. But yeah, it was, man.
I
We had
miss
so
him.
much fun doing those time. Yeah, I don't know what Beast guy.
Hmm.
Yeah, we definitely Beast guy was like real funny, y'all. It was crazy. Man, I need to post some of them old clips though for real.
Yeah,
From
that
when we was
was
doing
dope. We used to be out
that
up in there vibing
podcast.
for real.
What was her name? That's here in Houston as well. Tiny, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
That
you
was
talking
with
about
us.
Lex? You talking
Lex.
about Lex?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Lex. Man, Lex was there. It was a lot, man. Tay, Majin wouldn't speak much, he was pretty much real quiet. But we had
Hmm.
Shallow, you know what I'm saying? And we all had a good time when everybody would come in. Every time we would come in and do a podcast over at the Breakfast Club, they'll come in and spawn in, and
Shout
then
out
you'll
to
see them
Intro
getting
PC Kingpin Official for letting us
King
use
Fan
their
of
word.
Fishing. Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
they let us use their word for our
Yeah, definitely.
podcast. And we used to
Definitely.
have no podcast jumping, bro. Everybody used to come in there. Like just to
For
listen
real.
to us and talk about, because we used to talk about any and everything.
And everything. For
We
real.
didn't care about whoever. We started our I started this podcast in February of last year. It didn't look like this. I just renewed it, but we started this together last year, and we came a long way. And I'm
Mhm.
and you have came a long way. 'Cause this your podcast, this your show. Let me show. See, you came a long way.
So that's why when she be saying like this was season 2, I was like, no, actually we was before that. Like we started this
Yeah,
first
now I get
podcast
why you
before
said
we even
it was
had
season 3. Now I
this.
get
You know
why
what I'm
you
saying?
said it
Like
was
this
season
is like
3.
season 3. You know what I'm saying? So
But at the end of the day, y'all, other bosses is my dad, my brother, my ace. He's cute. He's daddy too. Her brother, her
For
ace.
sure, my daddy.
We do not. Please do not
Uncle.
associate. Cause we do not go together. We don't.
Ooh,
yeah,
yes.
that's another thing. A
We
lot of
strictly
people got.
platonic
On
friends.
live TV. This
Right.
our brother. Never dated. Now one of us.
Man,
Never
we
kissed
They
us.
used
Never
to think
hugged
we-
us. We on metal hump. None of that. We are just brothers. Family. Uncle, granddaddy, cousin, whatever he is. Not our
He
man.
definitely act like a daddy. We never, ever
sure.
did nothing. He very protective of me and
Very
Cutie. When it comes
protective.
down to me, he's very protective of me.
They used to say we had a
fuck with
threesome,
or
y'all. They
anybody.
was like we was in a 3-way relationship. I was like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, nah. None
That's
of
my
that's going
twin.
on.
Just
And
very
my brother.
platonic.
And anybody hang too much, they gonna be closet humping some people in here. We putting this out right now for the world to see. This is not that.
Man,
Never
that's
been.
crazy. I'm like, yeah,
Never be,
think that
never
for
be
real,
it.
man. But yeah, I
But
mean,
yeah.
I met some great people along the way. A lot of inspiration. Vic was an inspiration. Let's see, man, my best, like some of the best people I used to look up to for bills, definitely Vic.
Yes.
Let's see,
Yes, Vic.
who else?
Dude, we used to always say Victor was killing the game,
Man,
especially with
Vic
that
was
first
killing
club.
it, like man, and then the club, man,
Yes.
Danica is another one, Danica
Yeah,
City.
that's another one.
Man, like, cause you know they would be like, and it was a lot of detail, you know what I'm saying? And so it was like, yeah, I like this detail. That's why I want to be very detailed. Like I don't want these mistakes and this
Right.
and that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
that
yeah.
cuz gave you that real feel, like you just really felt like
Right.
you was in there.
Yeah. Hardy too. Hardy.
Yeah.
Hardy.
90 was the joint.
Club
What was
90.
it? Club 90. That
was
mug
lit.
was that was lit.
Yeah.
That
Hardy.
was lit.
Hardy.
Yeah, that
was
was
definitely.
sometimes that was
Yeah.
our spot. We used to go in there sometimes too. for sure.
Yeah. Hardy.
Yeah.
Hardy had it lit. Hardy had jumping. Then when Dollar branched off and he started motion. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
Motion was
he got
lit.
things going through the air and shit. I'm looking
Yeah.
like, yo,
Yeah,
look at
Motion
this
was
shit.
lit.
You see this? I said, Didi, you see this? Like, look at that. Like that shit crazy. Yeah, that shit was crazy, man. Dollar
Ah, that stuff
definitely.
way before me when y'all were hopping there though. I went around.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you
you
know,
wasn't
I
around
always
yet.
told boss, I was like, boss, like we used to start building. Like I want down south, or like that's what with down south. I want my
Yeah, so,
own touch to it. Even though
right.
Victor 3000 inspired me, all y'all inspired. Like Victor 3000, Root Kid,
Real
all of them
kid.
inspired me. I was still wanting my own type of unique vibe to me. Even though people see that was my first build. So people look at that motherfucking build and be like, how the fuck you get big off that little unique, that, just basic build. That was our first build.
It was basic, but
It's all
guess
about
what?
the vibe.
Everything
Real
was snapped
basic.
right. It was not nothing not in snap.
They said that
right.
basic build, no detail. Everybody like, I mean, like the big people. Like I said, the big people, like people that I did
Yeah.
people like they think that shit was basic. But I'm like, that's my first build, so of course It ain't like how it's supposed to be now. You get what I'm saying? That's
Right.
one of my first build. That's when I first started building, me and DaUndaBoss. And yeah, it was basic, but it was all about the vibe. It's all about, I'm gonna give y'all a tip for all the ones that create, because I don't hold back nothing. I always speak to my guests, even if I don't like you, if I don't fuck with you. Hey, you coming in my spot, I'm gonna speak to you. It's all about speaking. It's all about let that person feel like they are at home in your spots. So you got a word there. Let these people feel at home in y'all spots. These people giving y'all these people is giving y'all their time to come in y'all spot. So please let them feel welcome when they come in y'all spots. That's
Yeah,
how
that
I
was
got it. That's how I got it. And then the vibe always have to be there. And I appreciate Boss for always giving that vibe off. Cause Boss used to always tell me too, you gotta stay professional. You gotta stay like this. You can't be doing all that. You can't be doing all
Cause
that.
y'all,
You gotta be professional.
if y'all get Diddy started, god damn. Like, yo, nah, Diddy.
Firecracker.
We gotta keep
Firecracker.
we
But
can't
nah,
keep
it
going.
be still hard to get me started, because it don't take much to get me started. But it's like when people start, treat me so wrong, and I don't do nothing to you, like now I gotta say something to you. But Boss has always been my backbone. He always been solid, always been an upright dude. He always gonna be there no matter what. We could be at each other's throats. But one thing about this man right here, we be at each other's throats. He gonna still come through and say, "D, all right, let go. Let's do what we gotta do, and we gonna get this rolling." Because at the end of the day, this is my brother. This is my dad. Like I just said, this is my goddamn dad. We be at each other. He treat me like a child. Yeah. But we appreciate you, boss. And my kudos to you. We finna wrap these kudos. My kudos, I'm finna go first. My kudos to you is I appreciate you so much as as my friend, as my brother. I couldn't do none of this that I'm going what I have right now without you, because you always been my partner by my side since the very beginning, since we started that South Bar Grill. You always been there, the one to say, okay, Dee, we gotta do this. Okay, Dee, we gotta do that. Okay, Dee, let's do this so we can do this. And you always been there to support me. Even when I got imped, we all know what that means. You still was like, okay, cool, we gonna do it. He ain't never showed me no type of I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying not to get emotional.
And I said I wasn't gonna get emotional. Here you go.
He ain't never showed me no type of jealous. I'm being honest. He ain't showed me no type of jealousy. He always stayed solid to me. He always trusted me. He always, being that person that if we ever get to it, we gonna talk about it. He always been that solid motherfucker. And I don't know what about y'all, but have people that solid with you, keep them by your side, because they gonna always stay solid, even if y'all at each other's throats. It's about talking to each other, talking about it. But still, they solid, and they ain't never take it to no internet. They ain't never talked about you behind your back. Keep that motherfucker. That's all I gotta say. Cause that motherfucker been solid to me from the very beginning, and I appreciate you, boss. I don't even be on this motherfucker like that no more. I be going to school, I be going to work, and you still be like, come on, let's do something. Let's do something for the people. It's not about me being because I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm very humble. But you made me stay humble, and I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart, boss. I really do appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate you too.
All right.
Yep. Another person that y'all got real close to was Cutie. We started off. So I was used to hang around Miss Lady. Miss Lady, I would help her build. You know what I'm saying? Like she had Club Jupiter, and she was like updating, and I would come in there and maybe script something. I had scripted, I think, her headphones that she had, and I helped her do that, and then she was bringing me into this team that she had along with Dangerous Wow. And so they brought me in, and that's when I got introduced to Cutie. And I knew a Cutie, but we wasn't like real close at first. We started talking and hanging around each other. You can tell them that story. You know more of that story. How that
I dropped my first word because I wasn't even friendly. And our twin was friendly. I wasn't friendly. I build, and when it's a build mode, I didn't even like people like that, just honestly. And then I met Underboss. I showed him a world, and I was like, "Who is this big head, deep voice, funny looking man?" No, no, but I showed him my world, and I was like, "He got a unique voice." So it was the first time I ran into him. He was real sweet. He gave me a real good insight on my build because I was just learning the build or whatever. And then after that, I saw him again because they brought him into the group, to the team. And I was just trying to get into the team. I was teaching Dangerous how to build and everything. And me and Underboss, some kind of way, we just got super close. Like, I don't know, we just started just vibing. He always was like encouraged me because I wasn't real sure in what I was, because a lot of big creators used to kind of like play me off to the side when I used to create stuff. So I really wanted to give up 1,000 times, and the reason why I didn't was because of him. But we first was on that team together, and it's like the closer we got, the more we kind of got kicked from the team because Underboss is so strong-headed. Like he ain't going for nothing. And me, I'm a little more passive. I just want to be cool. I don't want to be in no conversation. And he was like, I don't want to do that and all this and that. And then he'll listen to me like I could calm him down, like he was my brother. So we ended up getting kicked off the team basically because one day we came in and our offices was no longer in their world, but they said we were still part of the team. So Underboss was like, I was like, well, Underboss, we can still be on the team. Underboss was like, hell no, we don't need them, Cutie. We don't need them, Cutie. We can do
this shit by ourselves. We didn't need them for real. Like,
and so we built this office, the Dope Block office, and we branched off. And after that, it was just me and Underboss is just doing our own thing. And then Swin didn't like me, y'all, so she ain't tell that part because we was trying to fight over Underboss a little bit, I guess. We was fighting over Underboss a little bit because Swin didn't like. She like, where this guy come from, I guess, but we ended up getting super, super tight. So, but yeah. But I didn't know she didn't like me. I used to run in her face because I was trying to be cool with her because she was cool with him, and then she used to be looking mean. I'm like, what's wrong with that girl? She crazy. And then you lied there, Tweet. You lied. Twin used to be looking mean. Yeah, she did. Twin used to be looking mean. I promise you. I didn't know she ain't like me. Then I found out after the fault she didn't like me. Yeah, she did. She used to be looking at me when I come in there. She be trying to sour.
I felt like that.
I'm saying she would look at me, and then come to find out, she thought I was trying to take Underboss from her, and I didn't know. I was like, dang, I thought he brought me around his friend. Then that girl look like me, and then we end up being twins. Now that's one of my best friends. But yeah, but that was. But my kudos, I want to give my kudos to him. Like, you already know, because I tell you every day. Like I tell you every day, but in front of everybody know, man, you is my heart. Like, I came through depression because of you. Like when I met you, I was real messed up in the head. My mental was messed up. A lot of people don't even know. I still deal with a lot of mental issues, but I came out of it, a lot of it, because of Underboss. Like, it's so many times I called Underboss, like I damn near about to jump off a bridge, I promise you. And he be like, "Mine, Cutie." No, he always hype me up, give me so much hope, tell me like how creative I am. A lot of times I don't want to give up. A lot of stuff that I do now, I do because of that dude, like, for real. And I appreciate you for that, because I don't know what I would have did without you. You know what I'm saying? I got real family that love me. I ain't saying on nobody that don't love me, but I wasn't listening to nobody. It's just like my head been gone. And because of you, it's like I believe in myself more. I'm out here doing big things, you know what I'm saying? Cutting up a little bit, because you told me, like, hey, Cutie, you got these, man. You just as good as these other creators, and now they gotta see, you know what I'm saying, because of you. And I appreciate you for that. I love you for that. You know what I'm saying? You are amazing in yourself. I couldn't do nothing without you. All that stuff I do, you always done had my back, from Grown and Sexy when I saw it, and I was like, "Underboss, look what I did." And you like, "Man, this the spot, cutie." You did, you know what I'm saying? It was like you pumped me up.
Seeing Grown Six.
And shout out because tonight on the Sexy will be open. If y'all don't know, we going throwback, and I ain't changing them. We going throwback. Grown and Sexy. Y'all already know what's going on. If y'all been in there before, if y'all haven't, I don't know. But if you for real throwback, you most definitely know about Grown and Sexy. But me and Underboss, we popped that joint off a long time ago. We did it. Like it was my imagination when I saw them. Like, man, these folks ain't gonna want to deal with these. Man, I got mermaids in the bottom. I got mermaids sitting down chilling. I got sharks swimming in it. Underboss like, man, this gonna be a vibe, cutie, and it was a vibe. You know what I'm saying? But it's because it's my dog. He get on my nerve. I ain't gonna even flash like he don't get on my nerve. But I promise, man, if something happens to this man, I would not know what to do with my life. Because he can pull some, he can make you madder than anybody else. But I promise you, I wake up every day and just pray and hope that he okay. Because that's my dog, for real. And I love you too, Delph, and you already know this, my boy. You know that, but I love you, dog, and I appreciate you so much. And if it weren't for you, I probably wouldn't be dealing with no light skins. No, I'm just playing.
Not no light skins.
No light skins because they out of style, but I love you, though. You are good. But yeah, so kudos to you though, for real, for being amazing. And y'all, he is a dope builder. He do his thing but the reason why my worlds be straight, I ain't gonna lie. I'm an artist. I'm an artist, and I throw paint on the wall and be like, hey, all right.
Yeah, he definitely
he the one come behind me, and he gonna make the line straight.
He gonna say, this ain't it. This ain't it.
And I be so mad sometimes. Smoke come out my ears. I be wanting to fight him. I want to throw my Oculus. I be like, this man, get on my nerves. So
I wanted to put my work to a test, and I did this whole build by myself. And I said, boss, how I do?
Oh yeah. It was dope,
hey, shout out to you for that too. Like, we were proud of you. You did that.
Because I was like, yeah, she did that. Yeah, for real.
I thought she was lying.
I was going to start on it by myself.
Yeah, I thought she was lying. I said, Swin, I do this. Swin lying. But she did a good job, though. We proud of you, Swin.
I did do this by myself.
Yeah. Swin was sick of her. She said, nah, we don't need you. Yeah, she was sick of her shit. But yeah,
I just got tired. Y'all taking the credit. I'm like, shit, I could be it too. Goddamn it, what the fuck y'all think I do?
You want to take your little regular credit?
Anyways, anybody from the audience that would like to say anything to Underboss, you may do so at this time. We finna wrap this up. Anybody that would like to say any kudos or any, just shout outs or any good, positive feedback, you may do so at this time. What up, Vic? Baby.
Yo, what up? Yo, shout out to this show. I like the podcast. I like the ambiance in here.
Thank you. Thank you.
With the boss man, hey, I just appreciate him keeping the vibe the same. It's always been the same since I met him day one. He always been the same. So I can appreciate that. Sure. For sure. Keep the vibes going. You a hell of a DJ. we had a time.
Man, we had the best night, y'all. Y'all should have been there. Y'all wasn't there.
Oh man, I had to go to work.
It was a blast, man.
My head was hurting, but I heard it. I had it on my thing.
Shout out to you, man. You're a good brother, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Anybody else? What up, Will?
Hey, what's going on? Just want to shout out to everybody up there, man. All y'all some dope individuals. Every time I come in here after I take my long hiatus off the Oculus, man, y'all we pick up like I ain't never left. So y'all all are super dope. Keep doing what y'all doing. The builds are great. I enjoy going in there, having fun in y'all worlds. And man, just like I said, big kudos to everybody up there, man. Y'all all dope individuals. And boss, man, I didn't know you went through a lot of the same stuff I went through. I had heart issues and stuff, even flatline. So I had a mass heart attack. So I feel your pain, man. And I definitely believe in everything you were saying because I've been through it. So yeah, big kudos to everything. And I learned a lot about y'all tonight, man.
Thank you.
Cosby, I just want to ask you a question. Is you gonna come to my? Is you gonna come to my? Is you gonna be on my panel for season 3? November 3rd. You gonna be part of my panel.
Whenever you need me, just hit me up. I'm here. But
Cause
let me
you were
know in
supposed to be part of my panel last
let me know
time.
let me know in advance though, because
I will.
yeah, I'll be
I'll
in and
hit
out of
you up.
town.
I definitely hit you up.
Cool.
All right.
Go, what's your hand?
I got a question. Can I come up?
Oh, you have a question?
Yeah.
Go. You can go.
Okay. Did somebody mention DJ?
Mm-hmm.
So you have DJ parties?
On the ball.
DJ. Yep, I DJ.
DJ.
Oh, I didn't know if it was like a particular night or.
Well, we have Grown and Sexy. Well, we used to have Grown and Sexy every Sunday and what was it, Thursday? And then we went on to other things, and now we're gonna bring back Grown and Sexy tonight. At the original Grown and Sexy.
So can we follow you on IG and it'll like tell us?
Yeah, so y'all can definitely follow me on IG at DaUndaBoss_BR. That's DA.
He's up there. It's up there at the top.
The same as my
You hit
name.
Instagram.
Yeah.
You gotta step back some. It's on the
Yeah.
top on the wall. When you look
Okay,
up.
I got it. All right,
Mhm.
back there. All right, thank you.
All
All
right.
right, who's next?
Anybody else?
It's a little tiny. You see it there?
Charlie, cool.
Cool.
Real.
Yeah.
Up here at the top.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Yeah, over here. All right, got it.
hurry up, Dodie.
You might well be on stage because you
Yeah, I
here.
did. It was for an accident.
Come on.
Oh
You
yeah, my
gonna say your
clothes.
you gonna say
Yeah,
your
my
cool
clothes, boss. You know, I really do care. I'm over here.
Oh, hold on. I'm just straightening the camera
Want
out.
you
Y'all,
to do
y'all,
that.
y'all gotta know I gotta fix the camera too.
Wash your hands.
You know, I care about you. Like I love you. Me and you, Houston people. I love you. Um, I'm really happy that you told me your story. You know, you've been trying to tell me that story for a long time, but this is the first time me actually hearing it, and I was crying over there. Very surprised that you went through that, but God is amazing. Thank God that you still here, because you are like the realest friend I could ask for. Like, you are real. Out of everybody that I know in this game, you like the top. You the realest. You don't care. You really blunt, except for this one.
Thank you.
But
you,
yeah.
thank you.
But thank God you still here, and I love you, boss.
Love you too. Love you too.
He the realest, huh?
Here goes his best friend. Jealousy.
Y'all hear these? Hold on. I gotta stand up right quick. Hold on. Oh shit,
Best
man.
friend jealousy is the real.
I hit the doggone what's it? The table. All right, hold on. Real quick. Stand up.
Are you standing up in real life?
Yeah.
Like for real?
Yeah. Shit. Where? Damn, my controller.
Hold on, y'all. Sorry. Brief moment.
Hold on, y'all.
His head kind of heavy, y'all. I understand it.
Yeah. Big ass head.
We appreciate y'all, those that's out here. Hey, Lady Lifty. Hey, Nicole, that's your name. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Thickums. Hey, baby. Real, we appreciate you for coming. My dog say, what up, my dog?
Oh, ugly ass.
Lady Lefty, my baby.
This is oops.
Anybody else got something to say?
So this is going to be on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is not actually my show.
It's
This is my special. This is just a special show for On the Ball. But I will start back season 3, November 3rd. I'm taking a huge break. I'm in school and working. I'm not finna be doing all this. So, yeah.
Yes, but it is streaming live on YouTube,
On YouTube,
at the Dysfunktional Podcast.
All right. We met a long time ago, the Underboss.
I know, real. That was now. as far as me getting on this VR headset, I was in multiverse. That was the
Oh, you
first.
remember me?
That was the first
Mhm.
friend, like getting a friend on this
Yeah.
app since when I came back.
Aw.
Real
Back in the
and
day.
yeah, Real
Rosie.
and Rosie.
Oh, you got
Mhm.
good
Rosie.
memory.
Aw.
Yeah,
You got good
man.
memory.
Yeah.
I was like, that was
3
one of my
years
first
ago?
friends. Rosie and Real was my first friends on this app when I came back to the to this app.
Oh, she came up here like she didn't even know you. Okay.
No. We hadn't
Nah.
talked in a
You
long
have to
time. I
be
didn't want to
careful.
be like,
Nah. Yeah, I definitely know. I know Real. Yes,
you
yes.
got a
Definitely.
Anybody else that would like to say anything to
good
UndaBoss?
memory.
Tay, come on, Tay.
He on mute.
Oh, rockhead ass.
Baby.
Boss, know I love you, man. You know I appreciate you, man. You know you helped me to build my first world, which was Planet Ultraviolet, and we spent hours in there trying to get it right. Dee Dee hated it,
Oh,
but we got it
man,
right.
yeah.
So
We did, yeah.
she
I
hated it,
remember
but we got it right.
I
scripting
did
them
not hate that.
stars and them
You
stars.
did. You hated it.
We was playing with
That was
the
nothing weird.
She said, what did you doing? What did you doing? Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
we were playing with the script
But
on
yeah,
the stars, the little stars that used to move down, and that's how we found out, the little rotation
Yep.
they started doing all that
Yep.
crazy stuff. We was
No,
like,
I actually liked it. It was that other word he
yeah,
talked about. That he talked about his art piece. I was like, okay, that's what he
She
talking
made
about.
she made me delete it, y'all. She made me delete it, y'all.
You deleted it.
It's gone now. Yeah, it's gone now.
You
It's
can't
gone now.
bring it back. You can bring it back. Right?
Nope, it's gone. Nope, nah, it's
you
gone.
can bring it
Nope.
back. You can roll it back. You can roll it back.
It ain't coming back. But yeah, man, look. Boss real, boss authentic, man. I love you, man. I appreciate you for your, mentorship in Horizon. And you've been a solid dude from the beginning. So I appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tay. That was so sweet.
Oh, big head ass.
Right. I ain't never heard Tay
Exactly.
voice that long. He almost sounded like he was Jamaican or something.
Really?
If there anybody else that would like to come, you might do so at this time. But we finna wrap this up.
Ooh, Stacy light skin coming.
Dun, dun, dun.
Everybody going
I
to
don't know, I'm repeating all over the place. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I hear you
Hey,
now. I
baby.
just came in.
Okay. I just want to thank God for us even crossing paths, and it's hard for me to make like genuine connections in here because a lot of people don't get the chance to sit down and actually get to know somebody, but I'm glad that we actually had our talks and everything and that we got to know each other. And yeah, I'll forever love you. And I know that I can come to you and talk to you about anything. And you genuinely care about me. And I haven't got that from nobody else in here. So I'll always have a connection with you. So
That's deep.
I'm finna cry.
that I
That's
love you.
Guess what? Make me cry,
Love you
Diggle.
too.
Don't do that.
Yeah, love you too. Yeah. Dickums, y'all. We definitely got close. Like I always knew seeing her around and been around her within this space. But when we finally started like actually getting to know each other back in sometime like at the end of last year,
Mhm.
it was like, man, you know what I'm saying? I know we had that dope of a connection, and just so happened that her and Cutie like had a lot in common and, as well. You know what I'm saying? It
Mhm.
was like,
Yeah, that's
man,
my soul
two
twin.
different people, but they had the same things going on in their life,
Mhm.
which
That's what's
really,
up.
what I'm saying, connected them too. But yeah,
Dickles, I ain't gonna lie. Let
definitely
me
will
say this right quick
always.
while you right here. Dickles, I ain't gonna lie. I thought we would never, ever. Like I see you and you always support me, but it's like with the support that you show me, I always gave that support back to you. But I always thought that it was just like we probably would never get close. But after you did that for me for my birthday, I love you just like a sis. That's the
Aw.
honest to God.
Ain't
Even
no
though we
wrong.
don't talk as much, I do love you for sure.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, all of these people that you've seen, like no matter what, I'm gonna always be there for them. I'm gonna always love them, no matter what we go through in life. I'm here. As long as I'm here, as long as I got breath in me, I'm always be here for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So
Same
everybody,
here.
I'm like, if I have some type of relationship, if we speak, just know I got your back. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we definitely, you know what I'm saying. I'm not one of them people that's hard to talk to, or you can't come and talk to. I'm easy to talk to. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
I'm not a gatekeeper. What you say?
yeah, you easy to talk to on most things.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about some of them knucklehead niggas? I don't be talking to every knucklehead
You gonna let us have our niggas.
nigga.
Love our no good, Sonny.
I can't talk to him about that. You can't talk to him about that.
Ow. You ain't gonna
But
let us
nah,
love our no
I
good.
am very easy to talk to y'all. I'm very easy to communicate with. If you ever need any help, I'm here for help. Like if you need help on something, I'll definitely give you a helping hand. If you need it, you want to learn the bill, I will teach you. So yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, and he definitely would give his shirt off his back, and he don't ask for anything back, and none. Like he do everything from his heart, for real, for real. And with that being said, that is the end of my, special show with the underboss, my ace, our best friend, brother,
Daddy,
friend.
uncle, granddaddy.
Yeah, yeah, all that mentor to
Whatever.
those that's trying to learn how to build.
Whatever.
You know, he's all of that and more. So y'all got to know a little bit more about Underboss and his journey, what he had been through before he came on Horizon World, and what he's doing now. Anything that you are doing in the future now? Anything?
Um, well, I got some stuff coming on this platform. Hopefully, if Horizon will act right, you know what I'm saying. It's a lot of stuff I don't like how Horizon does things, but once they
Mm-hmm.
do, um, give us the access, everybody access to certain tools, then I
Mm-hmm.
have something coming. But I'm also working on something in VR chat as well right now too.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Okay. Shout out to that. Shout out to him with that. Well, that's it, y'all. That's the end of our special interview with
That ain't
Underboss.
the
We
end.
appreciate all of y'all, all of you for
Said that ain't the
coming.
end.
Cosby,
Hold on,
Nicole, Lady
hold on,
Lefty,
hold on,
Unique.
Didi. Didi, she said that ain't the end. Kitty said it's not the
Man,
end.
how does it end?
Oh shit!
Crazy.
What happened?
We can't forget. Dysfunktional podcast always gives our special guest the
Oh.
trophy.
Ooh.
And that is your special trophy
Yeah.
that will be
Oh,
dropped in the special guest world for you to pick
special.
up to put in one of your worlds.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you for being a part of this Dysfunktional Podcast, even though you are a part of the Dysfunktional Podcast family. We thank you for being here. We wanted to do this interview for you because Boss is the background behind the scenes kind of dude, and I wanted to give him more interviews so that people can know more about the boss, and maybe that other people can know and give you some more interviews.
Yeah.
Okay. Appreciate
Yeah.
that.
So that way you get your recognition too, because me and Q couldn't do nothing, or anybody else that we did that you had helped build our world. We couldn't have done it without you.
Couldn't do it without
Me,
granddaddy.
Cutie, Dickles, or anybody else. We couldn't have
That's
done it
crazy.
without you.
Thank y'all. Love y'all too, man.
All right, y'all.
Say
That's
what
the
it
end.
do.
Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all.
Thank
Big
you.
Good Cosmic. We got the cold lady left, the unique soul.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Really, Mark.
Appreciate y'all for
Real
coming.
Mark.
Real Mark.
Pickles,
Real Mark.
and Tay. We appreciate you. We
And don't
appreciate y'all for
forget,
coming.
grown and sexy after this.